Imagine a fire season so vast, so intense, that its smoke traveled across oceans, impacting air quality thousands of miles away. Imagine an area larger than many European countries consumed by flames. This wasn't a Hollywood disaster movie, this was reality in 2003, in the remote heart of Siberia. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm diving deep into one of the largest wildfire events ever recorded, the Siberian Taiga Fires of 2003. While it might not be as frequently discussed as some other major fires, its scale and impact were truly staggering. First, let's set the scene. The Siberian Taiga, also known as the boreal forest, is the largest forest biome on Earth. It's a colossal expanse of coniferous trees stretching across millions of square kilometers in northern Russia. This remote, often sparsely populated region is vital, acting as a massive carbon sink, regulating climate and harboring unique ecosystems. But in the spring and summer of 2003, this vast wilderness faced an unprecedented challenge. Conditions aligned for disaster. Several factors contributed. 2003 saw unusually dry and warm conditions in many parts of Siberia, priming the landscape to burn. Coupled with this were human ignitions, escaped agricultural burns, unattended campfires, sparks from logging activities, and potentially even deliberate arson in some cases. In such a vast and remote area, detecting and fighting fires early is incredibly difficult. What resulted was not just one fire, but a constellation of thousands of individual fires burning simultaneously across Siberia, concentrated heavily in regions like Irkutsk Oblast, Krasnoyarsk Krai, and the Republic of Sakha, Yakutia. From space, the scale was breathtaking and terrifying. Satellites like NASA's Terra and Aqua captured images of colossal smoke plumes billowing from the taiga. Estimating the total area burned is complex due to the remoteness and scale, but figures range significantly. Conservative estimates put the total area affected by fire at around 18 to 20 million hectares, around 45 to 50 million acres, throughout the fire season. To put that in perspective, that's an area larger than many countries. It was arguably the largest area burned in Siberia in decades, possibly longer. The impact wasn't just local. The sheer volume of smoke generated was immense. These plumes were lofted high into the atmosphere and carried eastward by prevailing winds. The smoke crossed the Pacific Ocean, reaching Alaska, Canada, and even parts of the continental United States, leading to hazy skies and impacting air quality thousands of kilometers away from the source. The environmental consequences were profound. Massive carbon release. These fires released hundreds of millions of tons of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, contributing significantly to global carbon emissions for that year. Think of it as instantly releasing decades, even centuries of stored carbon. Ecosystem damage. Vast swaths of forest habitat were destroyed, impacting wildlife and altering the landscape for generations. Air quality and health. Besides the long-range transport, smoke severely impacted air quality within Siberia and nearby regions, posing health risks to residents. Permafrost. Intense fires can burn away the insulating layer of vegetation and organic soil, potentially accelerating the thaw of underlying permafrost, releasing even more trapped greenhouse gases like methane. Why does looking back at the 2003 Siberian fires matter today? Because it was a stark warning. It demonstrated the potential for truly massive, landscape-altering fires in the boreal region, and unfortunately, it wasn't an isolated incident. In the years since, particularly with accelerating climate change leading to hotter, drier conditions in the Arctic and subarctic, Siberia has continued to experience devastating fire seasons, sometimes rivaling or even exceeding the scale seen in 2003. The 2003 Siberian Taiga Fires were a sobering reminder of the power of nature, the impact of human activity, and the vulnerability of even the most remote ecosystems, especially in a changing climate. They highlighted the immense challenge of monitoring and managing fire in these vast northern forests, and underscored the global consequences of these regional events. What do you remember about the smoke from these fires, or have you witnessed other major wildfire events? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this look back informative, please give the video a thumbs up, and consider subscribing for more deep dives into significant environmental events. Thanks for watching.